Have you ever scrolled through your social media feed and felt like you were being watched, like the content you see is tailored specifically to you? You're not imagining it. Social media algorithms are designed to keep us engaged, and they do this by learning our preferences and feeding us more of what we like. But what happens when this curated world starts to shape our thoughts and beliefs? What are the consequences of living in an echo chamber of our own biases? These are important questions to ask in the age of social media. We need to understand how these platforms work and the potential impact they have on our minds. It's time to pull back the curtain and see how these algorithms operate. It's time to understand the subtle ways they influence us. Most importantly, it's time to take back control of our online experience. Social media algorithms are complex systems that determine what content we see online. They analyze our past behavior, our likes, comments, shares, to predict what we want to see next. The more we interact with certain types of content, the more the algorithm shows us similar content. Think of it like a filter bubble. As we engage with content that aligns with our existing views, the algorithm narrows the range of information we are exposed to. This creates a feedback loop, reinforcing our biases and making it harder to encounter different perspectives. This personalized content delivery system might seem harmless on the surface. After all, who doesn't want to see more of what they enjoy? But the consequences of this curated experience can be far-reaching, impacting our understanding of the world and our relationships with others. One of the most significant consequences of algorithmic curation is the creation of echo chambers. These are online spaces where users are primarily exposed to information that confirms their existing beliefs. As algorithms feed us more of what we agree with, we become increasingly isolated from alternative viewpoints. This can lead to a phenomenon known as group polarization, where people's views become more extreme when they are only exposed to like-minded individuals. In echo chambers, dissenting opinions are often silenced or shouted down, making it difficult to engage in meaningful dialogue. The echo chamber effect can have a profound impact on our ability to think critically and engage in constructive debate. It can also contribute to the spread of misinformation and polarization within society. Confirmation bias is our natural tendency to seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. Social media algorithms exploit this bias by feeding us content that aligns with our existing views, creating a self-reinforcing cycle. The more we are exposed to information that confirms our beliefs, the more entrenched those beliefs become. This can make it difficult to be objective and to consider alternative perspectives. We may even start to dismiss evidence that contradicts our views, further solidifying our biases. Confirmation bias, amplified by social media algorithms, can hinder our ability to think critically and make informed decisions. It can also contribute to the spread of misinformation and make it difficult to have productive conversations with those who hold different views. Section 5. The real-world impact of algorithmic manipulation. The impact of algorithmic manipulation extends far beyond the digital realm. Studies have shown that social media algorithms can influence our voting behavior, our purchasing decisions, and even our mental health. For example, research has shown that exposure to political content on social media can lead to increased polarization and even influence voter turnout. Similarly, studies have found that algorithms can be used to target consumers with personalized advertising, influencing their purchasing decisions. The mental health implications of social media use are also becoming increasingly clear. Studies have linked excessive social media use to increased anxiety, depression, and body image issues. Whilst correlation doesn't equal causation, it's crucial to be mindful of the potential negative impacts of these platforms. Section 6. Breaking free, taking back control. The good news is that we are not powerless against the influence of social media algorithms. There are steps we can take to break free from the cycle of manipulation and reclaim our online freedom. The first step is awareness. By understanding how algorithms work, we can start to recognize their influence on our thoughts and behavior. Once we are aware of the problem, we can start to take steps to mitigate its effects. This might involve making changes to our social media habits, such as being more mindful of the content we consume and diversifying our sources of information. It might also involve taking breaks from social media altogether, or even deleting our accounts. Section 7, diversify your feed, diversify your mind. One of the most effective ways to counter the echo chamber effect is to actively seek out diverse perspectives. This means following people and organizations that challenge our views, reading news from a variety of sources, and engaging in respectful dialogue with people who hold different opinions. It's also important to be critical of the information we encounter online. Just because something is shared by someone we trust or aligns with our existing beliefs doesn't mean it's true. We need to develop our critical thinking skills and learn how to evaluate information from a variety of sources. By diversifying our online diets, we can broaden our understanding of the world and become more informed, well-rounded individuals. Section 8. Be mindful, be critical, be free. Ultimately, taking control of our online experience is about being mindful of our social media use. We need to be aware of the time we spend online, the content we consume, and the impact it's having on our thoughts and feelings. It's also crucial to engage with social media critically. We need to question the information we encounter, consider different perspectives, and be wary of manipulation tactics used by platforms and advertisers. By being mindful and critical, we can reclaim our online freedom and use social media in a way that is healthy, productive, and empowering. Section 9. Reclaim your mind, reclaim your freedom. The digital age has brought about incredible opportunities for connection, learning, and creativity, but it has also introduced new challenges, including the manipulation of our thoughts and behaviors by powerful algorithms. By understanding how these algorithms work, we can start to recognize their influence and take steps to mitigate their negative effects. We can choose to be more mindful of our social media use, diversify our online diets, and engage with information critically. The future of our online experience is in our hands. Let's choose to reclaim our minds, reclaim our freedom, and create a digital world that is more humane, equitable, and empowering for all.